I got to get back. Hey, it turns out if anyone's looking for me, I'm in the back of the garage in my office. Door's probably locked, so, but here's what I'm going to do. Using as many pauses as I need to shuffle this around, I need to archive a couple things. And I'm starting to make cuts from the channel. And now, in a video that's going to be almost impossible to find, which eventually I'm going to get rid of all that stuff. No views, one view. How many actual videos? I got 41,000, right? 4,100, 4,100 videos. I'm positive I don't need that many. A lot of them are nothing. So I'm trimming the fat. But there's stuff, it did not make the cut, but I sure wish it would have. And over in my, I'm still trying to figure out dude's smoking on YouTube. What are you talking about? Cigarettes? Is he, I mean, my Delta 8? I mean, what's the, I don't know what it is. Or don't care. Is it because it puts off too many people? Nah, whatevers. I see that movies are bringing it back hard. They're taking the money. I try to smoke for as cheap as I can, and what do I care? I don't know. I don't know what he was complaining about, but just like me being a drunk person, I guess I do stuff that offends people. But I made this Team Fortress 2 tinfoil hat special, all kinds of topics, but I'm going to do it for like a third time, and then I'm going to offer it up. Watch the good one or the shitty one or the one where all the ideas got born, but they're all kind of the same video. That's for sure. The sound is still jacked up on there. But over in this video, the Team Fortress one, I had a little moment going. It was pretty easy. And they were dropping like flies. And I'm like, oh, I was thinking of that song. And then I got the Armored Saint dropping like flies. And then now they're dropping like flies. Something like that. The melody line. This ain't it. In fact, we're not supposed to be here. We're supposed to be, hey, here. And so Blood Feast ain't going to make the cut. But I have a couple reasons why I wish they would have. And it's too bad. They're dropping like flies from the channel. But I wish they would have had more staying power. Okay, this can all go up on Patreon. Blood Feast, Chopping Block Blues, getting knocked out of the channel, unfortunately, didn't make the cut, but I want to give them a shot one more time to the new viewers who might, thrash metal viewers who might, never heard of them. Food Okay, so it's like this. If we're really talking about stuff that didn't make the cut, Blood Feast is one of those. This Chopping Block Blues is like one of my all-time favorite albums ever. I can listen to this to beginning to end once a week. So it's sad to see it go. And it's gonna be an adventure. So if you don't like it, it's a good place to get off the trip. I'm gonna go. I got two other, at least two other tracks I think I want to get to in this. But yeah, and then I think it ties into, this will make it to YouTube. I hope. Ties into the Patreon, which should be available for everybody. Where I was talking about dark humor this morning, and I actually think this is like a zombie apocalypse song. And funny, I just came from some sci-fi food porn rap. So, I mean, honestly, you probably don't know what I'm talking about. That's okay. If you don't mix genres, nothing over here will ever make sense. Well, it will eventually, because we're going to cut all the dead weight from the channel, and then I won't be referencing all these reactions. It'll be either Patreon or YouTube, and I think my storylines won't get mixed up anymore. And maybe I'll find a way to keep myself from dropping like flies. Maybe I have to stop smoking on YouTube. Everything lives for food. Now, if I came from a sci-fi, dystopian, utopian food porn rap, then zombie apocalypse would be the horror baseline experience. You know, survival brains. Everything lives for food. I like that one a lot. Ooh, and I dug up some comments because I'm erasing these reactions in soon. In fact, I had to write a note. The unfortunate truth is they're not going to get a playlist. They're not going to stand the test of time for me as much as I like them now. Hopefully, I like a Mike D and Mike Henry there. It turns out I did that Vox identity theft. I can't remember if it turned out good or not or went up, but I did that. And I just want to, capture, well, actually, this one's gone. Hunted, stalked, and slain. Turns out some of the people, well, no, never mind. All right, this is going to come out of nowhere because it's literally been rap, extreme thrash. horrorcore thrash, if you will. If you can't tell, they're standing there with their, and not their hearts in their hands, but their heads. Now I have to tell you, I'm bringing back Blood Feast for Crusader. I hope he was. I assume and believe he is telling the truth about the Metal Church. He likes to overkill, and I want to go back to some more Hammerfall, just not today. So this is for the thrashers out there. I have always found this to be an exceptional album. I don't think it gets any respect. I don't know hardly anybody who listens to it. Perfect for this channel. Because God forbid we'd play the biggest and the best. Let's go back to the dustbin of history and find out what we missed.
Body of Christ, go, actually praise, lift alone, with the devil in the house of God.
Sorry, I fucking love this album.
When she slowly born, when she left, for a rendezvous with the grave, too late at night, when watching belling, a letter to a friend. To do the disposing,
I don't care. I have been chosen to do the disposing, hunted, stalked, and slain. Sorry, I let a lot go on the Sunny Bama Jelly Roll. Dude, I just needed some grounding.
Chosen to do the disposing, hunted, stalked, and slain. But not what? Ritual sacrifice, hunted, stalked, and slain. Enjoying the chase, the easiest way to hunt, adrenaline pumping. Watching her look over her shoulder in fear, living into the church. Await the moment for the kill! Ornis turns around as she sees the beginning of the end. Blasphemy at its peak as he walks up from the inside. I have been chosen to do the disposing. Hunted, stalked, and slain. But I did not. Ritual sacrifice. Hunted, stalked, and slain.
So long before that creepy ghost music came out, I was listening to this back in, 90, 91, I think. Let's see. When did this come out? This got to be released to YouTube. There's no way. Hold on a second. 89. This was released. This is where YouTube does us wrong all the time. All the information on here makes you think maybe 2002, maybe 2006. Here you got a 2014. No, this was released in 89. Man, I was 2 years out of high school when I heard this. Right? So, long before any of the, right, this was heavy and brutal. Now, there was death metal. There's this and that in the Wikipedia, which I obviously always explain I don't care for, but it's decent for music, for general statistics. Yeah, and for sure was definitely a brutal, more like, you know, if you want like horrorcore thrash, if you will. I'm gonna link the other one, but this Chopping Block Blues is a great album. In my personal opinion, all opinions for entertainment purposes only, of course. I like it. I really do. And I think it comes off like The Evil Dead comes off as a horror film, right? This whole album is brutal, but then I think it's a little wink, wink, nudge, nudge. I don't feel like I'm performing some Luciferian ritual and listening to it. It just feels like brutal thrash. I like that. Obviously. Obviously. And big fan. And I needed a distraction because I got to go suck it up and visit Tom McDonald next. Take care. Wow, this is working out better than I had hoped. I just did some Tom McDonald hate mail, and I've been focusing on the dark humor, which I sat through that in the background. Turns out, I guess I've been doing the same thing for a bit here. It's kind of fun. I'm just a guy doing nothing, reflecting upon what it is for what it is to me. It appears that the subjects and the ideas have stayed the same almost the whole time. Okay, and for the last one, Remnants, I got to get to. So this is going a little long, but I don't care. Check the comments. Mike and Robert were there. Robert thinks it saw a little like Black Flag. I just know they're leaving the band, so I'm taking one more shot at it before I go on to other stuff. And I listened to this, and we're not going to add this to the it did not. The horrible sound. I was maybe not in any place. Hey, ready to go at that time. No, I was just, paying my dues still. I hadn't become, the baddest motherfucker in the valley. I'm not. Working on it.
I am the meanest motherfucker in the valley. I said I have no fear as I walk through the valley of death. For I am the meanest motherfucker in the valley. As I walk through the valley of death, this massive extinction that lingers before me saturates me with immense pleasure like no other. If only I could bring each one of you back and hand your severed head to your uselessness personally. Unfortunately, that option does not exist. This is history. Dust, nothing more than dust. I am your keeper, the one in charge. Big fucking daddy. Complete control of all things. As I walk alone, but I have no fear. As I walk alone to the valley of death, for I am the meanest motherfucker in the valley. The only motherfucker. I have no fear. Nothing. I have no fear. Nothing. I have no fear. Nothing. Nothing. Nothing.
Wow. Oh, I really like that. Oh, wait. Oh, I think it ends the whole album that way. I think that's the last track on the album. It doesn't matter. Nobody listened to it. So it's leaving the channel soon. I'm erasing it from the channel. Just getting rid of it. Now, I don't think anybody's going to notice. But just in case, and because this is literally one of my top favorite albums of all time, instead of going out there and milking it and trying to turn the channel into something it's not yet, before I cut Loose Weight, or I still got to admit, every track there I love the whole album, but there's no sense going through it all because nobody else does. But that's okay. I don't hold it against people. It's not a personal thing, right? I just realize it's taking up space I don't need to take up. If I was managing cloud storage, easy decision to make. So, Remnants off Blood Feast, Chopping Block Blues. Those are my faves. I won't be discovering any more, and we'll say goodbye from here on out. So, if you enjoyed, that's awesome. You can tell me about it, but it's gonna go the way of the dodo. And you're trying to bring mammoths back. Remnants of mammoth DNA might get turned into something, but nobody bringing back the dodo. Ooh, I wonder why. This poor bird. Later.